Welcome back to the Happy Camper. We're coming to you from our sponsor's dealership in beautiful Butte, Montana. That's Rocky Mountain RV. Their website is rockymtnrv.com. You can see the unit we're reviewing today as well as their other 200 plus RVs in stock at their website. And of course you will see our videos on their products from time to time, depending on what we have been able to review. Today we get a special treat. We're looking at one of the new Arctic Wolf 271 RK fifth wheels. This is coming out of the Cherokee division at Forest River and is one of the hottest new fifth wheels on the market. This is going to be in a mid-profile. It's a great little floor plan. It's a super well-equipped coach and again a value leader. We look at what is in this trailer feature-wise for the dollar amount is impressive. Again, I hate to talk about pricing on my videos just because I just never know when people are going to look at the video, if the pricing's changed, or whatever it might be. We might look at the pricing on this just to give you an idea of the range that these run in, so you can see what you're getting feature-wise, feature benefit versus the dollar that you're paying. So this is a rear kitchen, mid-profile fifth wheel. It's fairly light. Dry weight on this, as I just walked in the door and looked, as it's scaled coming off the assembly line, this unit weighs 7,876 pounds. So it is in the tow rating of most half-ton pickups on the market today. It gives you a big single slide out down here on the main floor, and it's a really nice bedroom-bathroom arrangement that they've changed around. Last year, Arctic Wolf and was extremely successful. Rivaled the number one position for fifth wheels at Forest River, meaning they outsold every other fifth wheel brand at Forest River in these models. They did change some things from last year, so they were kind of known. They had a swing up or a pivoting front bed with an extremely short bedroom, and that allows you to get around the foot of the bed if you had it tilted up, or of course when it was down it was right against the wall, but it gave you a very short overall toe length and a short nose. They also installed a wardrobe slide out up in that bedroom, and that that they did again to add some wardrobe space, and in that smaller bedroom it really needed it. Now this year, they've taken away both of those items and redesigned the bedroom-bathroom system to both take some money out of the trailer, so it is actually less money. The 2020s are less money than the 2019s were, and they're a simpler unit. They just don't have as much in them, to give you warranty issues or this or that. So, and again, I think once you see the bedroom-bathroom, you'd be pretty impressed with the way they set it up. But to start, we're down here on the main floor. Let's take a look, kind of looking from the back of the coach, back up towards the entry door and the living room of the trailer. One thing about a rear kitchen that I really like, you walk in, it's just like a house. You walk into the living room, you have your living room here, you have your kitchen back here in the back of the unit, which if somebody's back here cooking and you have company and everybody's sitting around talking, you're still in the conversation. It's a really nice setup that way. Up towards the front, the bed bath, of course, as most fifth wheels are set up that way. This one, as you can see, has the entertainment center right up here at the front of the trailer, right against the front wall there. And that is set up to do AM, FM, CD. It has a DVD set up there as well. USB ports, all kinds of things in that system. They do put the little mount in there for the TV. This one does not have a TV installed. And again, Rocky Mountain does that a lot of times. They're just seeing an extremely, high option price to do a TV. A lot of times you're charged $800 on an RV invoice for a TV, which is just ridiculous. You can go down and get a very nice 40-inch flat panel these days for under $300 and install it in a unit. So that's kind of what Rocky Mountain does. They don't order it if it's an extravagantly expensive option, and they'll just allow you to decide if you want that TV. They'll go ahead and install it for you. Not an issue. Just tell them at time of purchase, hey, we love the trailer, we want to buy it. We would like to have a TV in there. They'll get you set up there. And again, most dealers are that way. If your unit doesn't have a TV, don't get too caught up, and that's a very easy item to add and extremely inexpensive these days. So this one, again, does not have the TV mounted in it, but it does have the space for it there. Directly below the TV location would be the fireplace, and this is a Greystone model fireplace. You know, it's fairly standard throughout the RV industry. It does produce electric heat, which is extremely nice, and then of course a little screen gives you some ambiance in here as well. Coming down the door side wall, we have our two reclining barrel chairs there. So these will kick back, and they're the Thomas Paine collection. Pretty nice RV furniture, pretty comfortable. Seems like it holds up well. It's got robust stitching in it, made out of material that wipes down easily. Again, it's a leather feel. It's not an actual leather, but it's an ultra leather or that type of product. So it's good for camping though. We're going to be out in the sticks. It does clean up very nicely and easily, and again, not overly expensive for RV furniture, and we don't want it to be. It really works pretty well. Right behind that, we have a large picture window on the door side of the trailer, which is something that I have always been a big advocate of. If you can get something with a window on that door side, that's where your campsite will be, generally speaking. That's where you want your view to be. So this one has a nice big window there right behind the chairs. Up overhead, we have some cabinet doors. We do have some lighting built into that as well. It's one thing I'll say, Arctic Wolf did a really nice job with lighting in this trailer. There is a lot of LED lights keeping this nice and bright. It's actually getting out towards dusk here. I like to shoot these videos late in the afternoon because it keeps the sun off the units. I don't get the glare so bad. So when you come in here and you kick on the lights, it's really nice to see they did a good job with the lighting. At the back in the rear kitchen, it's very nicely featured. This has a large thermal wrap countertop that runs all the way around the back. It has a matching sink cover here on the farm style, big single bowl stainless steel, and this is a black stainless steel, which really looks nice in here, gives it a really nice finished look, as well as the high-rise spring style faucet. It's like a restaurant style faucet. Really looks good. We do have a ventilation window right there behind. I have the storage door open outside, so it's covering it, but that is a ventilation window. We also have one at the back. Up overhead, cabinetry there. We do have just kind of your basic little microwave. We have a Greystone range hood, as well as a Greystone 3-burner range with cooktop, and this is very similar to the Furrion that I've featured in a lot of my videos. It does have the flat surface glass top here, so it gives you that extra countertop space, even though this unit is not short on countertop space. Down below, we have undermount cabinets here. Pretty nice storage back into these guys. You know, that's a nice big one there for a garbage can. Down underneath here, we do have full extension ball bearing roller guide, drawers that pull out. Those are plywood boxes as well, so they're going to hold up bouncing down the roads. One thing about a rear kitchen, you do get a little bit more bounce back here, so you want to make sure you kind of pack your stuff in so it doesn't bounce around too much. If you're using glass plates, glass cups, that type of thing, you might want to just wrap them in a little bit of foam. That non-slip foam works pretty well. Up right here in the back of the unit, you're going to see we have an overhead cabinet above our Dometic refrigerator. This is a black front. All your appliances in here are black, and again, that black stainless on the sink really ties this all together really nicely. We have a pretty light wood and a pretty light flooring and carpet. With that darker, gives it a really nice dimension. We also have kind of a black or a dark glass insert on the cabinet doors. Right next to the fridge, we have a full-size swing-open pantry that is backlighted with 2 LED lights. It gives us some nice storage in the back of this unit. Really nice and easy to work with. And again, it's talking about a 27-foot platform on a mid-pro fifth wheel. That is a nice kitchen. It's well-equipped. They just, you know, the engineers did a really nice job with this guy. Over here in the slide out, we do have, on the off-door side, we do have a 4-seat, 4-chair, freestanding dinette table. Again, windows in all ends of the slide out, so big picture windows all the way through the slide. Overhead lighting in there as well. This one is the trifold hide-to-bed sofa that they run in here. I've featured these before. I'm going to make a video just specifically on the trifolds to show how they work. But again, it's super hard to do with just one hand when I'm filming, so I will show that in a separate video on how to do it with a tripod, so it's a little bit easier. I did want to show they do these blinds that are kind of interesting in here, and hopefully I know how they work. They call these a zebra blind, and the interesting thing is, as they come down, they'll give you full block out, or they'll give you partial light, full block out, partial light, all the way down. And what's kind of cool about them is they're super simple. There's just not a whole lot to go wrong with them. And you can still get privacy with some light in there. And these are exclusive for this year from Forest River. They're trying it out in the Arctic Wolf product to see how they're responded to by the public. And then I suspect that we'll see them in a lot more of their products. But they seem to work pretty well. Up and down, real simple. They do a nice job of blocking the light out, and they give us a pretty interesting look when you have a partial light input on there. Like I said, we're back up here to the front of the main room wall. Let's head up towards the bedroom in this unit. I'll show you this bedroom bathroom system. Coming in the entry door here, I want to mention we have the Arctic Wolf central panel. This has kind of your lighting switches, your water monitoring systems, your water pump, your water heater, your awning, your slide switches are all right here. Right next to that is our voltage regulator. I'm going to explain that in just a minute, but that's where the voltage regulator and the digital display is. That is for an option they call Juice Pack, and that is installed on this unit. I think Rocky Mountain did it on all of their Arctic Wolf fifth wheels and most of their Alpha Wolf travel trailers this year. Pretty interesting. I'm going to get to that in just a minute when I get out towards the battery system. So I'm going to come here to the top of the steps, and we're going to step into the bathroom. And again, I like what they've done with the bathroom. It's a small space and a small fifth wheel, but they've utilized it pretty well. Overhead in the shower, we have a skylight. We have a full surround. We have about I'm going to say it's about a 30-inch shower pan in this. It's workable. It's very nice for a smaller unit. It's very simple but easy to use. Shower curtain that pulls across. Dometic porcelain toilet in this. Step around the door here and close the door. And you can see, of course, we do have a vanity here. Sink, lower cabinets. The countertop does match your main counters up top. There is your overhead medicine cabinet. This is going to have storage in it, so they're not cheaping you out on that. And then we do have, again, a little built-in nook here. That's a good spot. You can get your toothpaste or whatever. Just gets it up off the counter. Contact cases, that's always one. And then we have this little living closet that's built in here behind the shower. And that gives you a ton of extra room for towels or sheets or whatever. And, it's the things that you always get out there and go, where am I going to put these big items? We have some space for it there. As we come back out of the bathroom, we're going to head towards the bedroom. And you'll see that we do have both hard swing doors into the bedroom and the bathroom, giving that a pretty nice feature. And like I said, they've gone to just a standard 60 by 80 full queen mattress. It's a home-size queen. Your normal sheets will fit it. And gotten rid of that tilt bed system they had. They had a little bit of warranty issues with that, and then it was adding a lot of cost to the coach. So what they did instead of that is they shortened the bed, or they kept the bedroom about the same length, but they added this closet in over here in the corner and deleted the wardrobe slide out. So we've saved the price of the bed tilt mechanism as well as the slide out mechanism. And again, less opportunity for issues, and we're still getting all the same amount of storage. So, that little wardrobe slide, all it did was slide out the closet. Well, now we've just moved the closet to the foot of the bed and eliminated the need for it. Right overhead here, it is prepped for a secondary TV if you want to do that in the bedroom, which is a nice feature. Towards the head of the bed, we have storage on both sides. Little overhead storage here. This is going to just be a little shelf in there because, again, our hanging is down here behind me. And then we have a built-in nightstand, USB, as well as 110 power outlets. We have lighting, reading lights on both sides, LED, and those are selectable. And then we have a little built-in shelf up over the top. So again, really did a nice job and simplified it. Took some money out of the trailer, simplified the options in it. And before I go outside, again, I'd hate to do this. I hate to talk about pricing because I just don't want somebody to go in and say, well, you said it was this money. Well, again, understand that pricing changes. We were filming this in February of 2020. The price on this unit today, this is a 2020 model. MSRP right here is showing at $53,178.85. And that is with all of these options. This is going to be with the the element protection package, which is going to be the enclosed underbelly and the Arctic wrap and all that stuff. The limited package, which includes just some of your basic features: 8 cubic foot refrigerator, rear travel rack, juice pack, like I talked about, and we'll talk about that again in a minute. And then this is in natural mink interior decor. This unit at Rocky Mountain right now, they're showing it at $36,853, and that is quite a price on a unit like this that's equipped this way. Now keep in mind, this trailer has electric leveling, 4-post electric leveling system. It's got the juice pack, which is a top-mounted solar panel, 8 cubic foot fridge, big slide-out fireplace, stainless steel appliances. Again, very impressive for the dollar. Now, they may change in pricing. They may go up. They may go down. I have no idea. However, what I do know is I'm seeing a lot of trailer here for that kind of money. I think this is a whole lot of fun you can have for not a lot of money. All right, let's step outside. We'll walk around the outside of this unit. I'm going to talk about that juice pack a little bit more. I'm going to talk about some of the other exterior features. We are filming on location at Rocky Mountain, so I'm right up here next to the street. I apologize for the noise. We'll try to do the best we can here. All right, guys, there's the beautiful dealership. Yeah, as I come back and step out, let me get you an overview of the whole trailer. So there it is. Looks pretty good against a Montana setting sun background. So this guy, they do run a full fiberglass cap up here on the front. Run some front lighting on it. Sorry, that cold air is giving me a little tickle in my throat, so if I cough, I apologize. Of course, their Arctic Wolf logos. This is a BAL frame that they use on this, and of course, BAL pin box. Right up here in the front compartment had a couple interesting things that I wanted to show. It does come standard with a battery disconnect, which is right here. And when I was talking about that juice pack, what that is a small factory installed solar panel. It's like 65 watt solar panel, and it has a little voltage regulator built in inside, which we saw, and that is wired in before the battery disconnect. And when I say that is, if this unit is in storage and we have the battery disconnect simply turned off right here, what the solar panel is meant to do is trickle charge the battery while it's in storage, and it doesn't allow the battery to go dead. So if we turn that battery switch off, the battery is still going to charge off the solar panel. So it's a really nice feature. The other thing that really opens you up to is, of course, now all the wiring is already in place for solar. So if we wish to, we can expand that system out to go to a bigger system without hardly any additional labor installation. You could even do that yourself. The wiring is there on the top. You just simply get a bigger panel, screw it down, seal it, make sure, of course, the roof is sealed in all the right areas, and then wire it right into the same system. You can expand that system out. So it's really a nice thing they did it out of the factory. It was a fairly inexpensive option. The guys were telling me when they ordered the units at Indiana at the open house, they were able to put that feature on at a pretty good rate, and so they went ahead and did it with the intention of being able to expand the systems. So really a nice feature to have on these smaller mid-pro fifth wheels. This exterior is kind of a light gray dyed fiberglass. The front cap is white with some decals. The light gray of the colors that they've done on trailers, I personally prefer white, but the light gray has held up the best. It's a little more reflective. It doesn't absorb the sunshine so bad. So if you're going to do color, light gray is not terrible. I don't mind it. It seems to hold up pretty well. It looks good, and again, I always think about what's it going to look like in 10 years. This one has looked, this color has done better than most. We do have propane storage here on both sides. There's one tank on each side of the unit. Full pass-through storage here. One other little gripe I have, we see some plumbing. We do see a heat vent that's hanging down in this a little bit. I think they could have, possibly tried to cover that stuff up a little bit better. They did make a good effort to tuck it up right against the floor there, so it's not intrusive in the unit. But, again, I see it as a potential to where you could damage that vent. It's not the end of the world. It's easy to fix if you do. But, like I said, again, at this price point, I think they're doing the absolute best job they can. We do have an LED light strip that lights the front compartment here as well. That's really nice. We do have some power outlets in here also. Arctic Wolf does run this is the More Ride step, and they actually go to the trouble of etching their logo into it, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, the large assist grab handle. We do aluminum alloy wheels with radial rubber. And these are going to be a 6-lug wheel. And then, like I said, this unit does have the BAL. It's not only the BAL frame, it's also the BAL electric leveling system. And the cool thing about this is this unit will pick itself right off the ground if it needs to level. I kind of manually manipulated this to be able to show you that it'll do this just in a parking lot. But this is not, excuse me, just your normal set of stabilizer jacks. This is a full leveling system. And again, it's from BAL. There's a few of these systems on the market. The BAL has been the best that I have dealt with. I really like the way that it works. It seems like it's very consistent. It's smooth. It's quiet. There's some others out there that are a little questionable. They work. I just think I like this one better. Outside kitchen. It is a small outside kitchen on this guy. It gives you a little 2-burner top. Gives you a little wash pan here. This is just a removable little pan. And then we do have a ice maker as well as a refrigerator. Now keep in mind the ice maker and the fridge are, again, 110 volt electric. Not exactly the most practical thing in Montana, but if you're someplace you do have power, they're great. If not, pop them out. It's a great spot to throw a cooler in there. You can always use those at home. Up above, we do have the power awning. We have the full-length LED light strip, and then up there right at the front of the awning, we do have some exterior speakers. Coming around the back of the coach here, we see the rear rack and platform, detachable power cord, outside shower, and there she is. So guys, that's the Arctic Wolf 2020 271. We appreciate you watching. This is the Happy Camper coming to you from Rocky Mountain RV in beautiful Butte, Montana. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and we'll see you down the trail. Happy camping.